Hello Marvel fans and welcome back to Nerd Doc. The first episode of She-Hulk debuts on Disney Plus on Thursday, August 18th, but we've already seen the first 4 episodes. This video is a spoiler-free review of those episodes. We'll only discuss what's been shown in trailers and our general thoughts on what we've seen of the series so far. You can check back with us later this week for a full breakdown of the first episode once it's aired on Disney Plus. If you have any questions about the She-Hulk series, leave a comment below and we'll try to answer them as best we can. Phase 4 of the MCU is coming to a close with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever this November, and some people have been vocal about their disappointment in the current phase. While we understand this is a rebuilding and introductory phase and won't pack the same punch as the end of the Infinity Saga, She-Hulk is still a return to form for Marvel Studios. It doesn't break any new ground or anything, but it feels much closer to the content Marvel released during the Infinity Saga compared to what we've seen in Phase 4 so far. She-Hulk is a 30-minute legal comedy that has a case of the week type of format. Even at 30 minutes, none of the episodes felt short and there were clear connections to the greater MCU, story threads connecting all the episodes as a whole, hints at what's next for Hulk and She-Hulk, and even some deep cuts for comic book fans. It was a fun and enjoyable experience watching the first 4 episodes. Even during a second viewing, it was still fun and didn't feel like a chore going through them all again. Comic book purists should already be accustomed to the MCU changing some things around, and that remains the case with She-Hulk. There's still fourth wall breaking, and She-Hulk's origins and the characters she interacts with are all similar enough to the comics, but it's not a one-to-one adaptation. There are certain things that have been changed around, there are some brand new additions, and other aspects are skipped entirely, but this is still very much She-Hulk and the characters she frequently interacts with in the comics. As with most Marvel Studios productions, the cast feels perfect in their roles. Tatiana Maslany is stellar as both Jennifer Walters and She-Hulk. Ginger Gonzaga is delightful as Jen's best friend Nikki, Mark Ruffalo and Benedict Wong knock it out of the park as per usual, and the entire supporting cast nails their respective characters. The visual effects in She-Hulk have been a point of contention since the first trailer was released. While they aren't perfect, there is quite a bit of improvement from the first trailer, and it's not overly distracting. She-Hulk's animations aren't quite as fluid and natural as Hulk's are, but the improvements give confidence that the more we see of this character, the better she'll look. You get used to the quirks of the VFX pretty quickly, so it's not really a huge concern. There's a lot of story to be told in She-Hulk as well. With 9 episodes in full and very little time wasted in the first 4 episodes, there's definitely something brewing. If you've seen the trailers, you know Daredevil shows up at some point, and we've already covered the rumored plot of the series in another video linked below. From what we've seen so far, it certainly seems as though those rumors are correct. If you're a fan of the Hulk, you get a nice showing from him, but this is still very much a She-Hulk series despite the various cameos. If you enjoy Marvel's trademark humor, there's a lot to like about She-Hulk. Jennifer Walters and She-Hulk break the fourth wall, but not in exactly the same way as Deadpool. When Deadpool does it, it's very blunt and straightforward. She-Hulk's fourth wall breaking varies between a subtle nod and straight up stopping whatever she's doing to lean over and speak directly to the camera. This variance helps set She-Hulk apart from Deadpool, even though She-Hulk did it first in the comics. So far, She-Hulk is everything it needed to be and then some. We'll see how the remaining 5 episodes go, but from watching the first 4 episodes, big things are brewing for She-Hulk, Hulk, and possibly the entire MCU. We here at Nerd Doc give She-Hulk 4 out of 5 thunderclaps. Once you've seen the first episode, be sure to come back and let us know what you thought. For now, that wraps up this review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves She-Hulk.